This is Morning Routines with the I Love Success podcast. Are mornings important, and how does your morning routines look like?
Okay. Yes, I believe mornings are important. You're starting the day, so whatever you do, do it well. However, I'm not a person of routine. Okay, I'm not that much a person of routine. There are definitely things that I lean towards, though. So, for example, I love coffee in the morning. So within the first hour or two, I like to get in a cup of coffee. I usually like to work out in the mornings. Even if it's, sometimes I'll just go surf or I'll go to the gym, go for a run, just take a walk. But the morning is sort of my personal time. I like to read the news if I can, if I have the luxury of that time. I'm usually a little bit late though, so
Brazilians always late.
It's hit or miss. So I don't know. I think you're starting off the day, so make sure you get all the things that you need to get done out of the way and don't start off stressed. So even when I'm running late, I try and get some key things done. So for example, I always pack a lunch. And if I don't pack a lunch, then I have to buy lunch, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So, then it already sets the tone for the day of I'm going to have to do something that I'm not going to enjoy that much. So even if it's just I'm running late doing whatever it is, I always pack a lunch, or I always get my cup of coffee, which makes me happy. I love coffee. I always wash my face, get sort of that sleep out of there and get going. But that's me personally. I know there are some people who struggle in the mornings. It's whatever it is that you need to do to get your day started off well,
Yeah. So what time do you wake up?
Depends. Now I feel whatever my body kind of needs. I try and be as aware of that as possible. I usually wake up around 7:30 naturally. My body naturally wakes up around 7:30. But like I said, I sleep like a champ. So if I wake up at 7:30, I'm like, I'm still kind of tired. I could pass out for another 3 hours. But I usually get up around 7:30. Yeah.
Do you have any routine, maybe now or when you were a swimmer, like some kind of affirmations? Do you tell something to yourself? Do you think about something special, or you just get going?
No, I usually just get going. The mornings I set up a lot of things, so it's just kind of when I sit down to have coffee, then I do some more thinking, because usually it's not as rushed. But no, when I get up, I just move through my day.
So I have a question, because you're young and smart. So do you use your phone? Do you check your emails right away when you wake up, or how do you use social media like in the morning and emails and stuff like that?
Oh, in the mornings? Well, I use my phone for my alarm. So when my phone goes off in the morning, I grab it, and then I see whatever notifications are on there. But I've turned off 90% of the notifications on my phone so that my phone doesn't ring a lot. It doesn't buzz, it doesn't ring, it makes no noise, which I really appreciate, because whenever it's on the table, it's flipped face down, because I don't want to have that distraction of having something pop up in my face or ring or whatever it may be. So when I wake up, I do a quick scroll through whatever my notifications are just to see if there's anything important that I need to respond to right away. And if there isn't, I usually don't respond to anything or look at anything until I get to work. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So what do you eat in the morning?
Well, actually, that's something I'm pretty consistent with. So Monday, Wednesday, Fridays right now, I don't go to the gym in the morning, usually. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but usually I don't. So I'll make myself an omelet. It's like this delicious egg white omelet with bell peppers and onions and tomatoes and ham. Just saute it and then put some egg whites on there, and have the omelet with some fruit, and then sometimes a cup of tea, sometimes toast, depending on how hungry I am. And then the days that I will come to the gym, because I work out right by work, I'll go to the gym and then come straight to work and then have some cereal and coffee and fruit here.
Nice. And what type of routines are you doing in the morning when you work out?
Ooh, so if I'm not surfing or doing a jog on the beach, right now I'm doing sort of like a all-around circuit. So it will include some cardio in the sense of burpees or box jumps, battle ropes. I mix in some lifting, so I'll do some squats, and I do a lot of I use the TRX a lot, so I'll do a lot of ab exercises on the TRX. I do a lot of ab exercises because I really enjoy that. I basically always want to be fit enough to run if somebody chases me and jump over a fence if somebody is chasing me. So you always have to have a pull-up in there and some running. And so I supplement those necessities with box jumps and burpees. Like I said, I use medicine balls and kettlebells a lot for dynamic exercises. I started doing this really cool one where you put your feet in the TRX and then you're in a plank and you walk your way up into a handstand, and then you hold yourself in a handstand, and then you walk your way back down with your feet in the TRX. It's a fun one.
That one is good, and it's pretty hard too. You're strong.
Coming down is tough. Staying up is not bad.